Hey guys, how's it going? This is David Neyts speaking. This is log 11082018, and today I'm going to be speaking a little bit about Hollywood and the LA, Los Angeles life and living in America. So, I don't know if you guys have been watching my other vlogs and stuff like that, but basically, I'm from Belgium. I'm from Brussels, Belgium, and I've been living here for the past 18 years, and it's been a very interesting experience. I came here as a teenager. I was straight out of high school, and I came to study in college and try to get better as an actor, and start doing my own productions and being in plays and trying to do the whole auditioning thing. And yeah, I've had quite a few, I'll say, people from Europe, particularly just because I'm from Europe, coming to speak to me and to basically try to ask me advice about how to stay in America. And I told everybody that if you want to immigrate here, well, the first thing you need to do is have some money saved up, because just to get a student visa and stuff like that, it takes quite a lot of money. They want to see your bank account. They want to be sure that you can actually survive a whole year without without having to work illegally. So yeah, count on having at least 20,000 in your bank account, especially that studies are really, really expensive in America. So it's important to take that into account. But yeah, the LA life is tough. It's a city that basically has a lot of wealth, so a lot of wealthy people. There's also a lot of poor people. But if you want to live comfortably and not be homeless, you gotta have some money or some sort of way of making a living, either by taking a bunch of random jobs or I don't know, finding your way. But you're not going to be just discovered as an actor and start being in movies all of a sudden. It's not the way it works. So yeah, living in Los Angeles. I don't know about living in other places in America, but at least living in Los Angeles, it's tough. You're going to need a car. You're going to need to find a place to live. And here they always want, like three times the amount of rent that has to be available, in your salary each month. So it's very difficult. And then I've had people come to me, and they're like, yeah, I'm really good. I kick ass in martial arts and all that stuff. And then eventually, they're just gonna discover me. I'm gonna be like Jean-Claude Van Damme, and they're just gonna find me, and they're gonna think that my look is amazing, and this and that. But the truth is, there's a ton of really, really, really talented people, and people who actually have money, and people who actually have the proper connections to get on the screen. And it's not because you think you're good in Europe or in Belgium or compared to a bunch of YouTube videos that they're gonna even care about that, because no matter how good you are, there's always somebody better. Which doesn't mean that because you have a certain level you can't make it. You can still make it, because it's not always about the level. It's also about perseverance, how you're going to be selling yourself, how it's a lot of things, a bit of luck. The camera cut for some reason, but I'm back, and yeah. So basically, my point is, don't expect to make it easily in LA if you don't have any money, because money is king here. You need to have a way of making a living. At one point, I was actually so desperate in cash that I had 4 or 5 jobs. I was doing extra work. I was working for an accountant. I was working like the cafe at a theater, and also doing a photography job. So yeah, if you're willing to put in the time to scrap enough cash to live here in LA and be a starving actor, except if you want to, like, you know, get an office job or something like that, but then you don't have time to be creative, don't expect to just be discovered here. It's a tough place, and then it's also a very closed circle. So you better start trying to make friends, or trying to get yourself into a group of people that does acting. And I think a good place is to take some classes, try to become better as an actor, but at the same time creating a community around yourself, because really the strength comes in numbers. It doesn't just happen like that. It just takes time. So yeah, basically my point is, don't believe in this Hollywood dream that people are just gonna find you here, because people are not gonna find you here. You have to do a lot of things, vlogs like I'm doing. You have to create your own short films, create your own passion. Let me turn around just because I feel like there's a little too much sun right here, and this is probably not looking really good, and I'm just walking anyways and talking. But yeah, so my point is, just come if you want. Try things. Try it out right here, but don't expect that everything is like in the movies, because it's not. You're gonna have to struggle quite a lot and overcome a lot of things until you can find yourself some level of comfort. It took me about, I'll say, about 8-9 years to get into a comfortable situation here in LA. Once you have your place and you have your group of fans and a steady sort of source of income, then you'll be fine. And it's kind of like in every place, if you think about it. If you want to go to France, if you want to go to London, if you want to go to New York, it's all places that are very sought after. So people who have money usually easily can immigrate into these places or move there, but people who don't have that source of income, they're going to be struggling. So yeah, I'm talking a lot about money, but it's true. Like you better either be willing to starve yourself for a while and scrap as much stuff you can get with the most little money that you have, and survive that way and accept it to live that way for a while, or come to LA when you have some money saved, and then you can have a better chance of making it out here, because you can. I believe it. With a lot of hard work, everybody can actually pretty much do anything they set their mind to, but it takes a lot of work. And don't believe in getting discovered and this whole American dream, because all the people who have the American dream, they literally worked their asses off for 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years until they got to that point. And once they got to that point, they kept on going and going and going, and kept on striving to get even better, because there's that thirst, there's that need, there's that also knowing that it's not forever. That's why there's so many celebrities that do one movie and then they disappear, or they do a TV show and then they disappear because maybe they didn't put in the work, or I don't know. But yeah, if you want to come to LA, make it happen, but don't expect it to be easy. It's tough. Okay? That's my vlog for today. Have a good day. Bye.